Seniors, stop muscle loss now with this one food in your diet. As we age, one of the most profound changes we face isn't visible in the mirror. It's happening beneath our skin, in the very fibers that keep us strong, balanced, and independent, our muscles.
4 millions of seniors, muscle loss file inévitable.
Tasks that were once second nature, getting out of a chair, climbing stairs, carrying groceries start to feel harder. But what if we told you that there's one single food readily available that can dramatically slow or even reverse muscle loss? This isn't a supplement or a miracle drug. It's real food. Simple, powerful, and backed by science.
Let's begin by understanding what is happening.
The natural decline in muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, begins as early as your 30s and accelerates after 60. By the time you're in your 70s, you could have lost up to 30 to 50% of your muscle mass. This isn't just about looking frail, it's about falls, fractures, dependency, and reduced quality of life. Sarcopenia is one of the top risk factors for hospitalization in older adults, yet it's often ignored. Why? Because we think it's normal. But normal doesn't mean inevitable. And that's where intervention, especially dietary, becomes powerful. Here's the good news: you can fight back. And one of your most effective weapons might already be in your fridge, eggs. Yes, eggs. That humble staple you've probably eaten your whole life could be the key to preserving the strength and function of your muscles as you age. Why eggs? A nutritional powerhouse in a shell. Eggs are a rare combination of complete protein, essential fats, vitamins, and minerals, all compacted into a small, affordable package. They're a nutritionist's dream when it comes to muscle preservation and growth. Let's dive deep into why eggs should become a central pillar of any senior's dietary routine. 1. Complete protein. The gold standard for muscle repair. Muscle is built and repaired with protein, and not all protein is created equal. Some sources lack essential amino acids, others are difficult to digest, and many require large quantities to meet daily needs. Eggs offer a clean, highly bioavailable source of complete protein. One large egg provides around 6 grams of protein and contains all 9 essential amino acids in the right proportions needed for optimal human use. Scientific research has consistently placed eggs at the top of the protein quality scale, often ranking them higher than meat and dairy in terms of biological value. For seniors whose ability to synthesize protein diminishes with age, this high bioavailability means the body can use egg protein more efficiently than almost any other source. 2. Leucine. The muscle signal switch among those amino acids. Leucine deserves special attention. It acts as a key trigger for muscle protein synthesis, effectively telling your muscles, hey, it's time to grow and repair. As we age, our muscles become less responsive to these signals, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. To overcome it, we need more leucine-rich foods, and eggs are delivered. 2 eggs provide around 1.2 grams of leucine, roughly half of what an older adult needs per meal to maximize muscle synthesis. 3. Vitamin D and B12. Underrated but essential. Many seniors struggle with low vitamin D levels due to reduced sun exposure. This deficiency doesn't just impact bones, it impairs muscle contraction and coordination. B12, another common deficiency in older adults, supports nerve health and energy production. Eggs, especially when sourced from free-range chickens, contain significant amounts of both. Including eggs daily helps guard against these common micronutrient shortfalls. 4. Cholesterol. Not the villain you think. For decades, eggs were wrongly demonized for their cholesterol content. But modern science has cleared their name. Numerous studies show that dietary cholesterol has a minimal effect on blood cholesterol for most people. For seniors, the nutrients in eggs far outweigh outdated concerns, especially since muscle health and independence are more urgent issues. Real-world example, Joan's turnaround story. Joan, a 76-year-old widow from Ohio, had begun to rely heavily on mobility aids. Her doctor suspected sarcopenia and recommended increasing her protein intake. She began eating 2 eggs each morning, sometimes boiled, sometimes scrambled, and added hard-boiled eggs as afternoon snacks. Within 8 weeks, she reported that she no longer needed help getting out of chairs, and she resumed gardening, something she hadn't done in 2 years. "I didn't realize how weak I had become," she said. "And I didn't think eggs could make that much difference." 5. Easy on the digestive system and chewing-friendly. Loss of appetite and dental issues are common barriers to nutrition in older adults. Eggs are soft, simple to chew, and gentle on the stomach. For seniors who can't handle fibrous meats or hard nuts, eggs provide a safe, enjoyable alternative that doesn't sacrifice protein quality. 6. Meal ideas that go beyond breakfast. Don't be stuck thinking eggs are just for mornings. Here are ways to eat them throughout the day. Add a poached egg on top of lentil soup for lunch. Mash a boiled egg into avocado toast for a nutrient-dense snack. Mix chopped eggs into quinoa and vegetable bowls. Bake eggs in muffin tins with spinach, bell pepper, and cheese for grab-and-go meals. Make a frittata for dinner, loaded with greens and herbs. 7. Budget-friendly nutrition. One of the most practical benefits of eggs is affordability. While other protein-rich options like salmon or grass-fed beef may be out of reach for some, eggs offer elite nutrition at just pennies per serving. For seniors living on a fixed income, this is a game-changer. Backed by science, the research speaks. Multiple studies have reinforced the benefits of eggs for seniors. A 2017 study in Nutrients found that older adults who ate 2 eggs daily for 12 weeks showed greater increases in leg muscle mass than those who consumed low-protein breakfasts. Another study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging noted that high-protein breakfasts that included eggs led to greater energy and mobility in seniors aged 70 and up. In Europe, long-term data from the Seneca study linked higher egg intake with better outcomes in physical function tests over a 5-year span. More real-life examples from around the world. In Australia, retirement communities are starting protein breakfasts that include eggs and Greek yogurt. Residents who participate report fewer falls and better endurance during group walks. In rural Vietnam, where meat is expensive, elders often rely on boiled eggs and tofu. Despite limited resources, many maintain surprising physical resilience well into their 80s. How to get started today. Start with 1 egg per day and observe how your body responds. Gradually increase to 2 if tolerated well. Try combining it with vegetables and healthy fats for balanced meals. Incorporate resistance training, even 10 minutes a day, to amplify results. Drink plenty of water to support nutrient absorption and muscle hydration. Addressing common concerns, but won't eggs raise my cholesterol? For most people, the answer is no. In fact, eggs can raise good cholesterol, HDL, and improve the ratio of HDL to LDL. Still, if you have complex heart issues, speak with your doctor. What if I don't like eggs? You can try mixing them into other foods, using seasoning, or blending cooked eggs into purees or smoothies. Or try egg whites, which have a neutral taste and can be added to oatmeal or soups. Final thought: muscle loss is not an unavoidable part of aging. It's a call to action. With a few smart, intentional changes, starting with something as simple as an egg, you can reclaim strength, reduce your risk of falls, and enjoy greater independence for years to come. Nutrition is one of the most powerful tools you have. And it begins with a small shell-packed miracle, the egg. Helpful tips to go further. Combine your egg intake with 20 to 30 minutes of light physical activity daily. Walking, stretching, or using resistance bands can all help stimulate muscle repair. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Dehydration affects how your body uses nutrients and can accelerate fatigue. Eat consistently, don't skip meals. Muscle maintenance depends on steady protein intake across the day. Pair eggs with colorful vegetables like spinach, bell peppers, or sweet potatoes for a wider range of vitamins and antioxidants. Keep a simple journal of your meals and physical activity to stay accountable and motivated. If this article inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And for more powerful tips like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your strength is worth protecting. Let's build it together.